We're actually 5.5 miles down the back end on the Keith track, and it's rained on us, and it's just as slick as the eel snot back here. We got a hurricane bearing down on us. It looks like from the reports that it's going to come straight up the Cape Fear River. So we're going to try to get as many loads as we can today out. We're going to put as much sand on the road as we can. Try to get some of the drainages opened back up. Unfortunately, when we sun strip the road, there's no other way to do it but to pull the wood, and we've got a lot of the drainage that was set up to drain the road is stopped up, so we're going to try to clean all that stuff out. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to get exciting.
Logs in the hot sun, gotta clear them all out till there ain't none. Work that tiger cat to death till the job's done and we do it all again. Through the sand beds and the muddy waters, pushes old Ken wearing just a little bit harder. Got my 990 pulling to make an honest dollar. It's Goodson's all terrain. Goodson's all terrain. Goodson's all terrain.
Well, from looking at the weather, it don't look like Bobby and the guys have been able to catch much of a break here lately. I mean, with all the hurricanes and all. With the new deck set up deep into the 7-mile road between two rivers that flood on a regular basis, a wet deck isn't exactly what Bobby wanted to deal with today. And with an all-night rain, sporadic downpours, and an approaching hurricane, this has really made for one big mess on the deck.
Yeah, this week maybe no make it bueno for it's the hurricane coming. Sorry for this week, no make it bueno, no go for everybody.
And with Hurricane Florence still fresh in everybody's mind, Bobby decides to move a few tractors back to the shop in Jacksonville. This will give him and Justin a chance to take care of a few repairs that are long overdue on these tractors. Now y'all might think that I'm joking with y'all, but the 7-mile road is cursed. This is a known fact. And its weapon of choice is water. Lots of it. It's 10:30 this morning when Bobby arrives. Uncertain with how much rain is associated with his hurricane, Bobby decides to have Antonio and Raul clear the deck and get as many trucks to Georgetown as he can today. Bobby had Abraham to lay out a few extra mats the day before to help facilitate the trucks. It's a good 500 yards from the deck out to the 7-mile road. As it stands right now, Bobby has been pretty lucky in avoiding flood damage to any of his equipment, and he intends to keep that trend going. You may recall a few episodes back when Hurricane Florence hit. Bobby and Justin had made the decision to move all the equipment back to Jacksonville, something he's never done in all the years he's been in business. And as it turned out, it saved him hundreds and thousands of dollars. The tidal waters of the Black River and the Cape Fear River are very unpredictable and extremely difficult to log. But this is why Bobby does it.
I thought I had deja vu when I walked out here. Many years ago when Hugo hit in South Carolina, and it was predicted to come right up the coast to us. Of course, we paid everybody off, sent everybody home, told everybody we'll see you when the tide goes down. The next day was the beautiful, prettiest blue sky day, nice breeze blowing that I've ever seen. And here again, we expected the worst. We actually carried the bulldozer and the motor grader home. I don't know. I'm glad it's not bad, but if I hadn't have done anything, the whole place would be flooded right now. We didn't get a lot of rain out of it, did get some wind. Not many down trees. At the house, we did lose power for about 7-8 hours, so it wasn't too awful bad. Well guys, we missed yesterday, beautiful day after the storm. Now we're getting it done today though. Demetrius down there laying the wood down. We got Justin on the shovel, getting the piles ready for the guys. The loader men are kicking the trucks out like it's supposed to. Now if we can keep this right here up, we're cooking with gas. This is what we gotta have.
That west wind is blowing wild through the trees. This old interstate is longer to me, when all that seems to matter is which day I'll get home. That's just the way life is when you're out here on the road. When you ride, oh, when you ride, when you ride.
It won't take many rains like this to mess our road up. Maybe we get these trucks we got in here out. I hope so. It's the life of a swamp logger. I had a question from a young viewer who asked me if when he got older, if logging would be a good field for him to go into. That's an open-ended question. If you love logging, yes. An old man told me years ago, he said, find something you love to do, you never work a day in your life. Now, don't go into logging to be a millionaire unless you're a billionaire. Then you become a millionaire. But it's an honest profession, it's a good profession, but it's hard work. You gotta love it because you're gonna have days you wish that you wasn't alive. But just like I said, I mean, if you love logging, it's what you want to do, yes, go into it. But if you're doing it to make money, to get out just to get rich quick, it ain't gonna happen. It's something that I grew up in. I'm a 4th or 5th generation, and there's not a big profit margin we're working with. So just make sure you like what you're doing, and you'll have a good time. A guy asked me, why do I prefer Tiger Cats over other brands? Well, it's whatever you're used to, I guess. Now, we used to run John Deere's. Well, actually, our family, we had a big logging family, 11 logging crews in our family. We started out with Franklin, 170 Franklins. Went from Franklin's to John Deere, and from John Deere to Tiger Cat. In my opinion, the Tiger Cats last. The quality of the tractor is so much better than anything I've ever ran. Not saying that you can't get a bad Tiger Cat. You can, you know. Thank God I've never got a bad one. Every one I've ever got, they've been good, solid tractors. We've got tractors still running today with 35, 40,000 hours on them. And the way I look at it, because logging is so unpredictable, and my type of logging is pretty extreme. Yes, I can go buy a John Deere or any other brand for a little bit cheaper, and just like people will say, well, just buy it, you know, you can buy it cheaper, trade it in 4 or 5 years, you know, get a new one. Well, what happens in 4 or 5 years if I ain't doing good? You know, then I've got a tractor that basically is worn out. Where a Tiger Cat, I know a Tiger Cat lasts 10, 12 years. I've got them running for 14, 15 years. If you take care of it, they'll do you a good job, and that's the way that's why I buy them. It's a good quality piece of equipment. It's the best that I've ever had. Not saying that John Deere and Cat, the rest of them guys ain't good, but they ain't a Tiger Cat. We've had some of y'all ask for some short, up-to-date videos, and we're going to try that for a little while. And y'all keep the questions coming. Hit that like button, and we'll keep trying to send videos to you, and hopefully y'all like them.